What's Twin Peaks? Regular or Mans? What
You
does
don't know
that
about
mean?
Twin Peaks? Twin Peaks
I don't
is
know about Twin
Twin
Peaks.
Peaks is like slutty Hooters.
Oh.
Like
Get it?
Oh.
more degrading than Hooters. It's bad.
Good.
Oh,
'Cause I feel like
do-
Hooters kind of got soft. I'm glad that we finally got another establishment where men can be men.
Yeah,
Eat chicken wings while staring at Twin Peaks.
It says cold beers, scenic views. And they opened one up next to the freeway in Madison Heights by my house. I was driving by with my mom, and she goes, "What are the scenic views? This isn't the prettiest neighborhood." I said, "It's the tits, Mom. That's what Twin Peaks is."
What did she say?
She said, "Oh, dear."
So did she think the wings were good?
We didn't go.
What?
It's not where we stopped.
That's the first place Justin would take his mom.
Mother's Day. You're fucking right. We're going to Twin Peaks. Can I borrow some singles?
Based on the stories I've heard about Justin's mom,
At
she
this-
knows how to have a good time.
At this point, just go to the strip club.
Right? Hey, she used to give me dollars for the grab claw. Now my grab claw. You know what I'm saying? A couple of dollars my way, Mom.
Fuck off. You're so gross.
I just play one on a podcast.
That giggle as well. This is just a dirty basement full of fucking weirdo men.
That's it. That's it. That's what we are. Scenic views. Check them out. Here, let me undo a button. Let's get after it today.
I wish I had some. I lost them after I gave birth. They're now no longer fun bags. They're just bleh.
I thought that was the opposite. I thought they got bigger after having the kid.
They might get bigger, but they go below sea level, you know? So
they're not they got bigger for a period of time.
They don't
and then
float
They
anymore.
just went No, they don't float. No more floating for me.
That's it. Kay falls out of the kayak. She's going to drown.
scenic views, scenic peaks to the rolling hills of North Dakota. Kay's chest.
Welcome to Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K and Tom, where no sport is off limits, and talking about my chest is also not off limits either. 'Tis the season. I have watched Home Alone and 1 and 2 at least 18 times by now, because on my dodgy stick that I have, there's a whole Home Alone channel where they play it 24 hours, Home Alone 1 and 2, so I've watched it many, many times by now. And so we're going to talk about Christmas gifts that were sports related that we've received. Is that yes? That's the text I received, and I'm
Absolutely.
Yeah, that works
Okay,
for me.
that's
I might sprinkle in some other Christmas gifts, not sports related, but we can start there. This is
I'm
a sports
interested.
adjacent podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's sometimes where we go real heavy on things and I just glaze over and I let you guys talk. And then there's other times where I join in and I know what you're talking about because it's not really sports related, let's be real. But before we get into it, it's time for Sock Tales with Tom, please.
All right. I got a cocktail for you here. A tequila cocktail. Do you guys want the complicated good version, or do you guys want the cheap version?
Complicated good, because I'm not making it.
Fair. So we're going to make one of my favorites, the Paloma, right? So there's two ways to make it. The cheap, shitty version, you take 2 shots of tequila and you pour it into a bottle of squirt. That's a Paloma. Let's go. Perfect.
The word squirt.
Squirt. It's a nice...
Calm down, Kay. God, you're accusing us of going lowbrow. He uses the word squirt, and you just start giggling.
It's a nice...
Now being served.
It's a nice, moist, juicy drink, right?
Now being served at Twin Peaks.
Yes, at Twin Peaks. Scenic views, lots of squirt. Okay, so I'm going to take my cocktail glass here, and we're going to add a little bit of salt to the rim. Got a little salted rim, right? Hang in there, Kay.
Good rim
Then
job.
we
there,
are going
Tom.
to do about a ½ ounce of lime juice. We're going to do about 1.5 ounces of fresh grapefruit juice. Yes, I squeezed a fresh grapefruit for you guys today.
With
Put
his
that in there.
claws.
I'm going to do a little bit of agave nectar. That's what I usually use for my tequila sweetener. A little bit of that.
Ooh.
We're going to do 2 ounces of tequila. Today we're using Luna Azul.
Ooh, where would you put that on par with what's the one that starts with P?
Patron. I think
That's
it's
the
better
one.
than Patron. I think Patron is overpriced. I think Patron, because it's like a big name brand, everybody's like, oh shit, I gotta have Patron. Same with like Casamigos. Like, just because everybody knows it, they charge a ton for it. When as long
Never
as
heard
it's
of
really,
Casamigos.
if it's made in Jalisco, Mexico, and it's 100% blue agave, it's usually pretty good. So I've got my juice, my tequila, my sweetener, all that fun stuff. I am going to get some ice, which I don't have.
He always has to leave.
I'd like
Go to
to
his little fridge.
segue that, and when we're talking about vodkas, it's the same thing. Grey Goose is overrated. I think if there's an animal on the bottle, Silver Wolf, Silver Hawk, like it's going to be just as good as Grey Goose.
Yeah, and like vodka's also supposed to be flavorless.
Mm-hmm.
So like why are we spending a ton of money on something that's supposed to be flavorless?
Invisible in your mouth.
Yeah, if it's supposed to be invisible in your mouth, which has been said to me before. That's disgusting.
At Twin Peaks.
At Twin Peaks. All right, so I got all my ice in there. I am going to add just a little club soda to make it bubbly. If you got Topo Chico on hand, you guys know about Topo Chico?
Yes.
Yes, I know
delicious.
Topo Chico.
Oh, I love that shit. So if you guys have that, I'd recommend using that. But I'm just going to use a little club soda here. Beautiful. We're going to get a straw. It is metal because we are saving the turtles. And I'm going to use that straw to stir this thing up. And then a fancy lime garnish.
Oh.
Here we go.
God, it's like sitting poolside.
Mm.
It's awesome. I honestly like it better than the margarita. I like that punch of grapefruit. It's really tart. Socktails, the
Squirt
Paloma.
that in my mouth from here. Like we're at the hibachi table and he's squirting the sake in our mouth, but it's delicious Paloma.
At the hibachi table.
Yeah. I only go there on my birthday. How do they know? It's amazing. It's fucking incredible. like, did somebody call ahead? You knew it was my birthday? It's like, it's growing up. We'd go to Paul Bunyan Land in northern Minnesota, and you'd walk in, and there was this giant Paul Bunyan. And I don't know, I was pretty little then, but as I remember, he was a skyscraper. And I still remember that you would walk in, and as you walk through the gates, you're like, and there's Justin and Jake from Burnsville, Minnesota. And we look around like, holy shit! Paul could see us coming from way up there. Meanwhile, as your mom is paying for you to get in, they say, and the children's names are? And you don't know that, but it's the same thing. Basically,
So-
Paul Bunyan Land and hibachi.
Let me use that to segue into our Christmas discussion. We've got this place here in Michigan, Kay, I'm sure you've been. It's called Greenfield Village. And they've basically just taken old homes from all over, like the house where Noah Webster wrote the dictionary is there. So they've just like taken old homes and made this weird little village. And they do
Thomas Edison's like
factory from Menlo Park. Yeah,
That happened in Detroit?
it's just outside of Detroit. It's in
Okay.
Dearborn. So it's, 10 minutes away. They do this Christmas event, and that's one of the things they do. Santa Claus stands on the balcony at Noah Webster's house, and there are people who stand outside, and you walk up and you say, hey, like, this is little Timmy, and he wants a new iPhone for Christmas. And then Santa from the balcony goes, little Timmy, it's great to see you. Merry Christmas. I heard you want an iPhone. And the kids lose their minds. So it's funny that prank is being played everywhere.
elsewhere. Let's be real. I think, in high school. Nope. I was in college and had my first experience of this. And I got the "Kay, Merry Christmas," blah, blah, and like did the whole personalized thing. And I legit looked at my mom dumbfounded. And I thought it was this guy. I thought the guy that was playing Santa was the guy that used to play Santa at my church. And so I was like, is that John Youngerman up there? And my mom just burst out laughing. And she goes, no, he just knows that you're up there. college. And I just looked and I was like, how the fuck did he fucking know I was here?
And listen,
College.
I know you bleeped it in the reel, but for anybody curious out there, John Youngerman is not who she went to prom with.
No, that would be weird.
How did you get into a four-year university?
That's the thought that went through my mind.
I mean, that's fucking ridiculous, Kay. Out of these two, like, my story tracks because at least Paul Bunyan's real. Like, what the fuck?
Listen, I still want to believe that Santa is real, okay? I'm sorry, kids. He not.
Is. To all the kids listening, first of all, God bless you and your parents for allowing you to find this.
For all the kids who are listening to this fucking podcast.
Imagine we're just one. Just one kid to get it out, the word out on the schoolyard.
We open with racism. We open with racism and cocktails every week. Like, what are like?
Have you been to a like elementary school playground lately? That's all it is. I got kids who go to the yard. They're that age. They come home. They tell me all about it.
No, I'm not. I'm not permitted to go to the
within 200 yards of that zone.
No. Not allowed.
God. Gross. Okay, so let's get to our discussion. Christmas gifts that are sports related and then not sports related. Which one of you gentlemen would like to begin? Because my list is very, very short.
I'm gonna defer. I feel like I've been speaking a lot. We need to hear some more from Justin.
All right, Justin.
Which is never I've ever heard ever. So I appreciate it. Thank
I might regret this.
Right? I would like to thank, like 1 year, the present I wanted most was a set of skis, downhill skis. And it was actually like a brilliant play on my parents' part because they were having continuously pay for me to rent skis because I was going all the time. So like this was like for them a cost-cutting measure. So it was brilliant on their part. I was so excited. But then I got cocky. It wasn't long after that I got to take a trip because I learned to ski in Minnesota and I became a really good skier, or so I fucking thought. Because that pair of skis came with me to Colorado with some friends on a spring break trip who promptly took me to the biggest fucking face. I think it's A Basin was where we went. And I still remember getting on a chairlift like, I'm a pretty good skier. And then we had to get on another chairlift. I'm like, that's getting pretty high up. Then we took a fucking rope tow to teeter on the very tippy top of this thing. And long story short, the snowball that I made at the bottom, and when Ski Patrol helped me get my skis from, I don't know, scattered thusly around the mountain, they just said, you probably don't want to ski over here. This is a little out of your skill set. And I said,
oh,
yeah.
Wow, shame.
I went
For
sat in the
shame.
like, oh, you should have. I mean, I made it about 3 turns, and then I rolled almost the entirety of A Basin. It was.
And you did, and you're a good skier. Interesting.
I thought I was at the time. I've gotten better since then.
Our own Sonny Bono over here.
I lived. I don't know if I should have. It's tragic that Sonny didn't make it and I did because my crash was way worse.
Rats.
Rats.
Oh, shucks. Oh. All right, I'm going to change mine. Yours inspired me a little bit. My original one was do you remember when the Nintendo 64 came out and there's those videos of kids just like losing their mind? I was that kid, and it came with the current year of Madden. I believe it was Madden 98. So 8.5-year-old Tom is just going berserk. But at that point, I had no idea. Like, I would look at football, but I didn't know football. So I went very much from like, this is the greatest moment of my life to tears in like a half an hour because I'm just getting killed by the Chicago Bears. Fuck the Bears. Just getting killed because I don't know what you have to do. I don't actually understand defenses and plays. Like, what am I doing?
Just pressing fucking buttons.
Looking at colors and then crying. So,
that's me. That's me playing video games all the time.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. But then your skiing story reminded me I got into snowboarding a little bit. Kind of at the end of high school, like middle school, high school, like in that window. I don't do it anymore. kind of want to try, but I feel like I might kill myself. But anyways, there is a
Just
brand.
don't do it in Colorado.
Yeah, right. Here at Pine Knob is probably fine, but local reference for the Michiganders. There is a brand of like ski apparel, snow apparel called Head. And one of my good friend's parents, like as I was getting into snowboarding, I was snowboarding with like my friend, and his parents were like, "Oh, this is fun." They got me a pair of Head gloves. Head brand, like big snowboarding bulky gloves. And they said, "You're going to love these gloves because guys love Head." I didn't get it. So I went home and I showed my parents, and they were like, "Oh my God, like you got a gift. What is it?" And I'm like, "I got these gloves, and it's because guys love Head." And I said it super confidently to my parents. And they were like, and I just didn't get it. So there it is.
Who did you blow to get these mittens?
Yeah, so then we went to Twin Peaks. You know, so those are my sports gifts.
Had a nice squirt at Twin Peaks.
We got a little Head. We had a little squirt. It was great.
And Tom was 24 years old.
You know, sports games on the gaming systems, that was so awesome because you got to, play sports without actually having to do anything. It was the fucking best. But I just remember on the original Nintendo Entertainment System, and I don't know if you guys remember that, there was 2 games that I really wanted.
It came out in the 40s, right?
And Blades of Steel and Double Dribble, which I quickly realized were the exact same fucking game. You just needed one or the other. It was legitimately like the graphics were exactly the same. They even moved across the court or sheet of ice exactly the same. It was the same fucking game. But
yeah,
I had both.
Blades of Steel was fantastic.
It was. The first Nintendo Entertainment System, I got that for Christmas. It was the greatest gift ever. And I still remember my dad was so mad because we're not having that stupid shit in my house. But it came with Duck Hunt. And my dad, being the avid outdoorsman, was like, "Well, wait a minute, hunting? Simulated hunt? Okay, well, let's do this." And so he became addicted to Duck Hunt himself. But, joke's on him, he would go to work and come home and be like, "What? How do you have that high a score?" And he'd sit there and he'd play all night. What he didn't know is we'd just walk up to the TV and just put it right on the screen and then just shoot the duck. So our score would be so much better than his, and he couldn't figure out how good our Twitch was. And then one day he caught my brother and I doing it, and I swear to God, my dad didn't beat us often, but he chased around the house like he was gonna pistol whip us with that fucking NES gun, "You cheating sons of bitches!"
That's the most American boomer thing I've ever heard. No video games. Wait. It comes with a gun? I'll play. Oh, yeah. No, if it's got a gun.
Oh, big buck hunter? Oh, well, this is learning. This is education.
We're doing killing? Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Put those pull tabs down, son. Let me take over big buck hunter.
We had very different upbringings.
I literally have 2 winning pull tabs in my wallet upstairs that I need to cash in.
You save them? You just... they're not bonds. They don't appreciate in value. What's the
No, they were given to me on the way out of a bar, and I pulled them at home, and I won $2, $1 on each. And I just haven't.
Won $2.
At the Twin Peaks with his mom 20 fucking years ago. I'd like to turn these in, please. I think the box might have turned over. Oh, my diverse retirement portfolio, of course. I have several pull tabs that I've put in my safe deposit box.
Great. Your presents. You haven't gone yet.
My presents. Well, I was never, I liked sports growing up, but it was never one of my big major things. And we were always very tight for cash when it came to Christmas and stuff. And I maybe at some point had asked for a Tigers jersey or something in my lifetime. Never got it, but it is what it is. But last year, I am now So I was 36 at the time. My mom went all out, and that's all she got me was Detroit Lions stuff. It's like she saw the dedication of me waking up at 1 a.m. to watch some of these games. And she saw the dedication, got my Lions blanket, got like 4 Detroit Lions ornaments, stuff like that. That's about the extent of my Christmas gifts that are sports related, unless it was like the Bring It On DVD. That's about as far as it goes.
So
Which I think actually is probably closer.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot here. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Yeah.
A young Kay, what was the best Christmas gift you ever got? What was that one that made you freak out? Like, did you ever have that moment? Like,
I never had a major freak out moment. I think there was one where my parents gave me cash and I cried because it was a lot of cash. We finally came into money. I think a grandparent died. I don't know.
Oh,
and so
perfect.
So
Happy
that
Thanksgiving.
Christmas was thanks Grandma, and happy Thanksgiving. Sorry to rub it in again. So that was special. I got luggage one year. That was exciting.
Oh.
I never really had that moment where I was overwhelmed. Not that I can remember. I never got a PlayStation. I never got a Nintendo. I never got any of those growing
You
up.
just got cash for drugs. Lucky you.
I got cash for drugs.
Cash
James,
for drugs.
am I on your mailing list for Christmas this year? I know you still listen to this podcast.
Cash for drugs.
However, I gotta be quiet because Noah's upstairs and I know he's asleep, but I'm just making sure. So I got him. He asked Santa for a Nintendo Switch, so Nintendo Switch is coming from Santa.
Okay,
I know.
You bought the new one, right?
No, I didn't get the 2 because the games are like 50 something quid a month. 50 quid each. That's so much money. Whereas I can get, so I did
Is
the
he
Nintendo
aware?
Switch.
So listen, is he aware that he's getting the old one?
No. He doesn't know fucking anything about it. So my child.
So listen.
When it comes to video games, my child is like me, where he just doesn't have a clue. He really doesn't have a clue. He's fine. So I'm getting him the Nintendo Switch OLED. So it's not the old one. I'm
Okay.
getting the OLED.
It's still
okay?
kind of the old one.
Yeah,
I stepped up.
100%.
Listen, games are 25 squid rather than 50, and I'm happy.
I just
Okay?
can't
Thank
believe you guys playing squids. So you're a wonderful mother, I can tell. I asked for a Xbox as a young child, and my mom just heard box, and I opened up a GameCube.
Oh, God. What a and you have to act like you're really appreciative. Like, oh, thanks.
And I was old enough to recognize, like, this is very expensive. This was a sweet gift. It's not what I fucking wanted.
The worst gaming system ever created.
So I'm like, I wanted to play Halo with my friends, but instead I'm vacuuming ghosts in Luigi's mansion. Like, but I'm old enough to
See,
like.
for me,
So I just want to make sure that that you're not pulling a Tom's mom. I just want to make sure that
no.
you're locked
no.
in. I'm looking out for you.
I refuse to pay. He doesn't understand. And I refuse to pay $50 for a fucking game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. It's bonkers. And
Does this
also,
version
the other half.
Does this version come with Duck Hunt?
So that's where I'm going. So then I'm looking through games and shit, right? And I see Duck Hunt. And I'm like, add to fucking cart.
A little bit of America for your son. Thank God. He needs it.
That's right.
Desperately.
So then I looked. So then I was like, so I added Duck Hunt to the cart. But then I also was like, I was looking through and I was like, ooh, Madden. I'm getting this kid into football now. Nothing for Nintendo Switch original. Only Nintendo Switch 2. And then I was like, God fucking damn it. Should have gotten the 2. So here we are, full circle in this conversation.
One year, I recently told this story. One year, I needed a bunch of new hoodies. I put on a little size after college. All my Central hoodies were feeling a little snug. So I wanted some new, like, comfy hoodies. The Stephen Barrys weren't working anymore. So I asked for hoodies.
Stephen.
That's a good callback, right? So I asked for hoodies. So I open up a hoodie, and it says I just wanted, like, black hoodie, gray hoodie, green hoodie. Like just a fucking hoodie. And it says, "This is my beer drinking sweatshirt." And it had a built-in bottle opener. And then right where, like, where it's got like the pocket where you put your hands, sewn into the pocket was a place where you could place a beer. So I could be hands free. I'm 25.
And you're bitching about this? I'm
but
sorry.
I'm 25 at this point. I'm trying to meet girls. This is my beer drinking hoodie, and I got a PBR stuffed there, ready to open up. I got a brand new pair of white New Balances. I mean, what the fuck is going on?
You show up to this building like that, Tom, and I'm hiring you on the spot right now.
I was gonna say, Tom, would Tom now wear that with pride?
Probably still no.
Really? God, I'd fucking steal that. I'd go to your house and steal it. That's a legit sweatshirt.
It's almost beyond cringe. It's like there's like a funny level of like, oh shucks, but like it was rough. So I've gotten a lot of
it's shirts with phrases on it like that, and it's just like,
yes,
oh God, just
and it's
make
just
me wanna...
I can picture my family going, like, standing at the store, like, okay, he wants a hoodie, he likes beer, this is gray, perfect,
that's it.
Like, and I'm like,
So thoughtful.
so thoughtful.
So many levels.
Justin, how about you?
What do you mean? I can't.
Do you have any?
You got a worst
You
gift
can't top
ever?
it.
Or do you got a best gift ever? Anything that jumps out?
Best worst gift ever. Kay, do you remember years ago? I think you were on the radio with me, and Miller High Life was not giving away, but they were selling Christmas sweaters.
Oh fuck
And
yeah!
like, right? It was a High Life sweater.
Yeah.
So, but of course, like they went on sale, and he had like 38 seconds before they sold out online. And I had like everybody in the building like waiting in the queue, like to try to get me one for my old man, because my old man is a High Life man. And it finally came time. And the biggest one, I got one. And the biggest one was like a 3X. I'm like, hell yes! I was so excited. Because my dad is the man who has everything. And I get home for Christmas, haven't seen him in a while, and I'm like, wow, you really have been living the high life. Look at you. And long story short, he takes it. I was like, oh, yeah. And he goes to put it on, and like he gets it right here, like, ugh, that's a little snug. And I remember my mom like yanking on it to get it, because of course my mom wants to like help me feel, just yanking down on it. So it's like, there, it's on. He's like, yeah, oh, living the high life, like trying to breathe, fighting for oxygen because it's constricting him like a boa constrictor, taking all the air out of him. And I'll be goddamned if he didn't wear it for like the rest of the day. So like slowly but surely, like the fibers loosened, but it's still never like he needed like a 5X, and they only had 3. So it was almost the best Christmas gift I've ever given. And every year he pulls it out, like attempts to put it back on, but now my mom's like, it's okay, he's not here. Just put it back in the box. So
you should. I bet you could have somebody turn it into like a zip up.
So if you paid super, like now, all these people on Instagram are like, they take apart different things and they make like different outfits and stuff like that, different zip ups and jackets.
I think he just needs 2 3Xs like cut in half and sewn together. I think
they could make that happen. Right. They could make that happen, but they'll take other like Miller High Life like items of clothing and stuff, and
like
they'll
pregnancy
add that
patches,
to it, like expand
and they put them in pants. But this is my dad's drinking sweater for Christmas.
This is your dad's drinking sweater.
Otherwise, I mean, I get it. You make it into like a zip up
sweater. They put a cozy in it.
We can sew yours into the middle of his, and now we're talking.
It's got a koozie and it's got a holster for the gun for duck hunt. I mean,
which is perfect too, because then he's hands free to play pull tabs. So he is so happy.
This has been just a trash episode. I've had a lot of fun, but it's exposed the worst of us.
You two, not me. I'm all right. I'm sitting pretty at the minute.
You listen. You bought an old console for your kid. Let's reel it in, Jay.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure Switch is spelled correctly on the box? Sure
I still paid 300 quid for that thing.
Oh, she got me a Nintendo Snitch. I don't even know what this is.
Is this for like Harry Potter? Are we supposed to chase this now?
Oh, it's the Legend of Helga.
Super Mario Lopez brothers.
Fuck off.
What is fuck on? This is way different than what I remember growing up. What do you get for your kids? You and your friends and relatives need to really think twice before buying gaming systems for your children.
I can't get over Super Mario Lopez, where you just have to like host shitty TV shows instead of doing platforming.
Oh, we got to make it through Miss America before we can.
No, you've got 20 more episodes with Kelly Ripa before you can advance.
My face hurts.
Good
Sorry,
God.
Kay. It's all fun. It's all fun.
It's all right, Kay. We'll make it up. We'll make it up on our Mother's Day episode if the podcast lasts that long.
To send us out each week, as always, Justin gives us
She's so
some
defeated.
wisdom.
Poor girl.
As we get really excited for the Winter Olympics, which, by the way, is the finest of all Olympics. Fuck the Summer Games. When you come from where we do the Winter
God.
Olympics is where it's at.
Pause. Is this happening this year?
In Italy, yes.
Next year.
Oh my God. I didn't even know.
Next
Like
year,
February.
yes.
2026. Is it happening?
Yes.
Wow. Had no
The
idea.
Winter
Thank
Olympics
you.
is upon us, and one of the reasons that we, at least I know us Midwesterners, prefer the Winter Olympics is because we can actually see people from where we fucking live possibly competing, even for medals in some sports. But one of the real reasons that we love the Winter Olympics, at least where I come from, is because of the hockey tournament. It's World v. World, and now that NHL players are allowed to play in it, it is fucking awesome because it's basically USA v. Canada for the gold medal every year. It is a ton of fun to watch. Well, those fucking Italians are trying to screw with our Winter Olympics. If you did not know, there has been nothing but drama and heartache and disaster. The arena that they're going to play in Milan, by the way, a little behind on getting completed. They say it should be done on February 2nd, which is a couple of days before the women's tournament actually starts. So, I mean, they'll have time to kick the tires on it, I'm sure. At least the women's tournament plays first, and don't get me wrong, I love the women's Olympic hockey because it's the same thing, USA v. Canada. We're taking home gold or silver. It's great. But, so, it's not done, and it's not even close to being done, and they're hoping that it'll be done before they actually fucking skate on it. Number two, the revelation now is that whatever fucking architect engineer used Italian math to figure this out, the size of the rink is not to NHL nor Olympic standards. The boards are all like 3 feet too short. So now people at the NHL are a little concerned because they're used to a certain size rink. Now they're a little worried that there's going to be NASCAR pileups in the corners because those boards come up a little hotter than they are used to, which means that we could be seeing our Olympic athletes and NHL players getting paralyzed haphazardly because they didn't expect the boards to come as fast as they did. Now, finally, they are worrying that the arena's ice, the quality of the ice, will not be up to par with what they're used to skating on. So now the deputy commissioner of the NHL, Bill Daly, has said if the league's players get out there and get on the ice, they put skate on ice and they say no good, they're fucking walking away. We are not playing in the Winter Olympics. Now, guys, USA, I'm talking to you. USA NHL players who are going to play for gold in Milan. This is a ruse. This is Italy trying to fucking pull one over. This is Italy trying to screw us out of our God-given right to a gold medal. Do not let them pull this kind of chicanery and take away what is ours. That gold medal belongs to us. If you just walk away because the boards are too short or the ice isn't good, you let the bad guys win. Will some of you get paralyzed? Probably. But fucking, I promise you this, that if you can't move your arms, I will personally come and put that gold medal around your neck. USA! USA! USA!
All right. I know that you get a little extravagant in your wise words of wisdom, which I always love. You said 3 feet too short? The boards are already only like 4.5 feet tall.
No, I mean, they're too close. Like, the rink itself is shrunk.
They're so like the planks are small.
Yeah, so like the actual size, like from end to end, is 3 feet too short.
So
So as they're rushing down the ice to try to get that puck to beat the icing call, they're going to fucking head first go right into the boards.
Okay.
Not realizing.
I think Kay and I were thinking like short like this
Oh,
way.
God, I would be 100% on board with that. Could you imagine them just
Not
flying
short-
into the seats like
not
it's a
short
pro
this
wrestling
way.
match? Oh, no, that'd be awesome. Yes. No. No, they're short boards and only midgets are allowed to play. Now, midget hockey is an Olympic sport that we should talk about next episode.
Midget sports.
Midget Olympics. I've pitched it before.
Let's go.
Believe it or not, he brings it up a lot. Midget sports. It's a fetish of his.
It's not a fetish. It's discrimination. You have Olympics, Special Olympics. What about those who are not tall enough to play in either? Midget Olympics, I still say.
They don't like midget, though, right? You got to say, isn't it something else you got to say?
Little person Olympics sounds fucking stupid. Midget Olympics has a nice ring to it. I'd put that on a sweatshirt with a
I don't know, the LPL, the Little Person's League. I would, I'm in. This is so offensive this week. Fuck.
I just didn't want you to feel like you're out there on an island by yourself, Tom.
We are out here, man, or maybe it's just me.
I think Tom's finally come to and just shown his true self this week. Yeah. And I think this is a monumental episode, and I'm so proud of you, Tom, for showing your true colors.
This is great. All 5 of our listeners are going to be extremely excited to join
now
us
4.
with this.
Now 4, because we lost a midget.
Yeah, because the guy
4.5.
Yeah, no, because the guy who's a hibachi chef is going to be pissed.
My hibachi chef? No, my birthday's in March. I don't know where else to go.
Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K and Tom. You can watch the show on YouTube. Follow us on socials at SweatSocksPod. And if you want to chime in, feel free to send us an email at sweatsockspodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, stop being racist.
And stay sweaty.
Sweat Socks and All That Sauce is hosted by Kay White and Justin Michaels.
Our theme song made by Pat Leonards.
And the album artwork is by Mike Willis.